Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is just a quick update on how to book a personal reading. I notice a lot of people all of a sudden are emailing me for personal readings, and I have tutorials out there. If you go onto my playlist, you'll see it says how to book a personal reading. Also, if you go on my channel, it's going to be hard for me to show you this because my phone took on some water a couple days ago, and I wanted to put it in the bag of rice, and that really works, by the way, for those of you that have ever had this happen. But I've been so darn busy, I can't do without my phone for, overnight. You have to leave it in there overnight for like 12 to 24 hours or something, and it takes all the moisture out. So I haven't had time to do that. So it might be a little hard for you guys to see this, but I'm going to go into it anyway and see, at least I'll walk you through the process, okay? So first of all, you want to search my channel if you're not on it already, Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. And when you see the little witch come up, that's my channel, and go into it. When you're here, you're in my channel. If you go onto, there's like home and videos and playlists and community, make sure that you click on videos. Okay, that'll give you the most recent videos. This just went out. The weekly finance reading just went out like seconds ago, and your weeklies just all came out. Okay, so they're out there. So click into one of the most recent videos because there's been a new price list as of January 1st. So just click into one of the most recent ones, which I will do. I got to turn this volume down though, or it's going to blast you guys. Okay, there we go. We're in the money reading that I just put out like seconds before I turned on the camera. Okay, so we're in the video. All we do is click on to the actual title of any one of the most recent videos as of January 1st, 2023. Okay, so I'm going to click into the title and this description comes up. If you look here, you see a link where you can make your own birth chart, by the way. If you'd like to do that, it's free. Also, there's another link here that has to do, well, actually you got to click this little more button and more stuff pops up. Okay, so now you'll see first, after that chart link, you can see the donation link. So if you're donating to the channel, you would click on that link. Thank you for those of you that have. I appreciate it, especially this week. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you always. All right, so the donations link's there, but that's also the link that you'll pay for your reading at, and here's your prices, right? There are no more reading specials, so if you were looking for one of those, they're done, all the reading specials, which was all holiday stuff. They were big readings for like 12 months of the year and all that stuff. That's all over with. We're just back to the normal stuff. All right, if you scroll to the very bottom, there's a link that says for a personal reading. There's a little finger that points down and a link. Here is the link. So you go onto the Google Forms, and I'm so sorry about you. This is where you can't really see real well because of my the water that my phone fell in. So there it is. We've got Good Witch Intuitive Tarot personal reading, and there's my forms that you will fill out. So read everything carefully. It's all important. Again, you'll see the prices of the readings. So if you didn't quite catch them back there and you didn't pay back there, you have plenty of opportunities to pay here, or you can just go back to there and pay when you're done filling out the form. Okay. You can pay on any one of my most recent videos, right? From 2023, January 1st on. Okay. So now, the first link is the PayPal link again with the prices, just so you can see it again. Everything on here is important. You're going to have to agree to a disclaimer that you're going to have to read and understand if you want the reading. Okay, then there's your name, your email. What are you looking to get out of this? Just a short little bit about what you want out of this. The area does expand, but I will tell you right now, if you guys write a big book, I'm going to just reject the reading. Just a little bit of information. What's most important that you want to know out of this reading? And if there's something important you don't want me to miss, yes, please put it there. But I don't want to know about your ancestry and your, that you come from a coven of witches that goes back, I really don't want to know all of this. I don't want to know about your aunts, your uncles, your cousins. Please don't do that. And believe me, I'm saying this because it's happened. Okay, so just what is it that's important to you that we get out of this reading, or what is it important that you want me to know? Please don't be afraid to tell me because I'm saying this. I'm only saying this to the few people that would come on here and just keep writing and writing and writing and and I don't have time to read it, first of all, because this just expands and expands forever. But what I would like here is just your birthday. If you would like me to apply yours or anyone else's, what like anything that's going on, like I might be able to say to you, this probably is because of an eclipse that's happening in that particular sign. So if you write, these are just examples, right? Or I might be able to say, oh, okay, I see the Aquarius coming through because somebody's birthday is, February 10th. I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up. But there's so many things we could say or do during the reading that could have to do with zodiac events that are happening during during astrological events, and things that have to do with yours or anyone else's zodiac signs. So if you already know your sun, moon, rising, or if you're a cusp, you can put that in. If not, you could just put your birth date. Like, I don't need your year unless you want to put it in. That's up to you. But your birth month and your birthday, and that of your spouse or anyone else who is related to the information or the situation. So if you're doing romantic love, you can give me yours and your romantic partners. Or if there's a third person, which happens all the time, there's as well. If you don't know, or if you don't want to put this in, you don't have to. It is helpful during a reading for me, especially if there's three people involved, to tell who is who. Okay, so if one of them is August 9th, we know that's the Leo. Okay, if one of them is November 30th, well, then we know that's the Sagittarius, right? This is how we can tell them apart. But of course, Leo and Sagittarius probably would come through in the same energy. So let's say one of them could come through as like Virgo, and one could come through as Sagittarius, and that way we can tell the difference. But totally up to you, right? So if you want to put in what is it you really want to get out of this, we don't want to miss what you want out of this. But again, we don't want a whole book of back history on ancestry and everything else. We don't need all that. Okay, so if you'd like to put some information here, please feel free to do that. Okay. Then we have after you've decided if you want a half-hour reading or an hour reading, or if you want to look at this before you decide to make your payment, you can choose one subject for a half hour. So say you want it to be about family, you'd choose family. If you want it to be about romantic love, you'd pick that. Or career and finance, you'd pick that. And again, with finance and career, it could be many different things. So in the explanation part, you might want to say, this is about my job, or this is about, a lottery win, or which I'm not going to do a reading on, by the way. That was just a joke. But, there's multiple choices here. And there's even a line that says other if you have something else in mind. But if you are going to choose something that's romantic love, then whatever you wrote up here should go along with this. I had somebody, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, pick like a category down here, but then write something else up here. It still counts as two, and you're still going to have to book a whole hour if you want me to talk about two different things, because there just won't be enough time for it. Okay, so these are readings. They're not, magic 8-ball questions. You can do that on your own, right, with a magic 8-ball. But these are readings. These are spiritually based energy readings, just like you see on YouTube. So we're going to need a half hour per subject of choice. Okay. All right. So if you want two subjects, book an hour. It does save you money booking the whole hour as opposed to 2 half hours. I think it's like a $20 savings actually. So, if you want to book it as a whole hour and just let me know that it's two different subjects, I split it in half and do 2 half hours, and it saves you some money that way. So just let me know, guys, and we'll work it out. When you're done with this, please do not forget to hit submit. If you forget to hit submit, I don't get any of it, and I don't know how to reach you. And now you've already paid PayPal, and I don't have your information. So please make sure that you hit submit. It's just like if you typed a word paper and didn't hit save, and when you go back to your word paper and your let's say you wrote an essay and you go back to your essay and it's gone, and you're like, where did my essay go? Well, you never saved it. It's the same thing. Thankfully, it's not as so much information. It's just a little bit of information. It's not a lot. So you would have to refill out the form, which takes really about 5 or 10 minutes to fill out. And that's only with a lot of forethought going into it. Really, I could fill this out in about 5 minutes easily. But, it depends on what you're going to write and what you're interested in. But this should be very simple. And if you did forget to hit send, or you think you forgot to hit send, click back on, start back on the channel where you would see, how to book the personal reading, or if you were interested in booking just go right back into it and pull it back up, and you can fill it back out. It's no big deal. It's just refreshing. There you go. And you can just hit send again. Okay, that's if you think you forgot, or whatever, however it works for you guys. But after I receive a full package, and a full package is the form and the payment to PayPal, PayPal will inform me that the package is in, and then I will reach out to you through email, like that. So if you haven't completed your package, you probably haven't heard from me. So make sure you complete your package, and I will get back to you. 1111 was just on the counter at the bottom. Holy number. But anyway, so as soon as I have everything, I will reach out to you at my earliest convenience. Now, remember, I'm extremely busy. I work about 80 hours a week on this channel. So if you don't hear from me within 24 hours, please don't panic. It means I will get back to you the next day. Within 48 hours, everybody usually hears from me, unless there's something crazy going on over here. And I will come on air and I will say, guys, I'm up to my eyeballs in work. Don't panic if I don't get back to you right away. If you paid PayPal and if you've filled out your form, I've already scheduled your reading on my end, and you will receive it as soon as I get to it, because you're going to be on the list, right? So anybody whose package is complete is already on the list. If your package isn't complete, you are not on the list, you are not scheduled, and you're not going to hear from me till it is. Okay, I hope this makes sense, and I hope everybody understands. Fill out your form, pay PayPal for the reading of your choice. Everything's really, it's kind of set up foolproof. I have set it up. I am a 5 placement Virgo, so I can tell you everything is organized here. I don't know where my thing just went, but my forms are very organized. My PayPal's very organized. Everything you need is within your grasp, right? So you're just going to follow suit. You can look at any of my tutorials online. Of course, this is a tutorial. I am taking you step by step through this to make it totally foolproof for everyone. Anyway, guys, like I said, as soon as you're paid for and your forms are in, you will hear from me within 48 hours, and you will know what day your reading will show up in your inbox. Okay? All right, guys, thanks so much. And thank you again to those of you who have been donating to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the ones that keep me being able to every single day put these readings out for free on YouTube for everyone. So big shout out to the donators of the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what it is this week. I've had several people donate, and I really do appreciate it. I do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend, guys. Have a great week. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, your weekly readings just came out, as well as that finance reading. So please enjoy. And your Monday reading will be out tomorrow morning. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.